Okay, we are live again. And justifying this to nobody but myself, you might be wondering, man, you slowed your pace with this game. Are you not having fun? And the answer is, the pacing of this game sucks. It always has. Like, again, Blue Reflection's Second Light is the real masterpiece of this franchise. There's still a lot to enjoy and appreciate about the first game, but its pacing is not one of those things. Also, allegedly, you get more drops on hard difficulty, so I will actually just leave it on hard. I don't know if that's true, but that was mentioned in one of the achievement guides I was looking at, so I'm like, okay, may as well. It's not a significant difference. If the pace really gets annoying. Because I was about to say, because, like, going back and playing through this, I always remembered the side quests as being the tedious part of the experience. But, like, you blow through those pretty quickly, and at least they're kind of an active thing, and I don't mind the battle system. I do wish there was a bit more meat to it. But it's fine. It's serviceable. Yeah, and I've said this before, training, because you think and then you get hit with like fucking 3, where apparently we're about to go our third, like we're about to go into chapter 5.3, which is silly. Like we're gonna get another interlude apparently. And I'm like starving for my next boss fight here, because again, I had that theory where it's like every 3 characters you get a boss fight. I don't think that's actually true anymore. Because we should be due our next boss fight after our next character. I think we got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And we'll see if that holds true or not, but I don't think it does. And like, this is one of those things where, like, if I were playing this on my own off stream, it would not be as tedious. And quite frankly, I would probably just lower the game's volume down to like 20% and just like listen to something in the background while going through all the dates and the Bond episodes and stuff like that. Because, like, I'll be honest, like, hold on. I'm getting a phone call. Give me a second. It was someone with a name, but not one that I recognized, so I didn't bother answering. Fuck them. I will block their number after stream. I'm so happy we helped Fu regain control. Is everything okay, Hina? I'll just think about how you're always calling people by nicknames, Yuzu. How do you come up with all of them? Huh? I don't know. I don't think much about them. I want to be friendly is all. Besides, everyone calls me Yuzu. That's a nickname. So I figure I should return the favor and give everyone a nickname right back. Sort of makes sense, I suppose. That's right. Yuzu's real name is Yuzuki. I almost forgot because everyone calls her Yuzu. On the other hand, everyone calls Lime by her actual name. Is that why she calls others by their regular names? What's with that look? Nothing. It's nothing. You also don't really have a nicknameable name, is the problem. But yeah, like quite frankly, I just play this game on like low volume and for the most part like button mash through the dates. And like again, it seems like every other character is an oddball that's funny, but then every other one is just kind of, you know. Again, Early 2000s era moe, just hanging out, having cake after class at tea shops. You know, that K-On, Haruhi, Lucky Star era. I think all of those are Kyoto Animation productions, come to think of it. But there are plenty of others. I think I just leveled this all up, too. So yeah, the pacing for this has been a bit of a demoralizer, because every time I think I'm making progress, I kind of look ahead and I'm like, well, what's next? You know, until we reach our next big story beat, and it's like, oh, a lot, actually. And it's a lot of reading for a Let's Play format, and you might just say, well, just start skipping it. I mean, if you do that anyway, that must not be that important. It's like, well, that defeats the point. Especially for a franchise where, again, the anime is like technically lost media, and still technically is, because I've heard, you know, someone go through it recently and watch the anime to do like a straight comparison, and their takeaway is less that it was a retelling, and that they actually changed some details, so it's more of an accompaniment, in that they wanted to update some things and tie Rei more closely into Sun, because those are all chronological. And I don't think that's super necessary. I don't think it truly ever was. Again, the stuff that happens in Rei is still explained in Second Light, but I can't vouch for Sun. So they said that that mattered more for Sun, but then people have also been claiming that the adaptation of Sun has been very curtailed. So we'll have to see for ourselves, you know, whether... So it's kind of like the existence of Rei in this compilation is dependent on whether Sun feels shoehorned in or not. And that's the more interesting thing that I'll have to judge, I guess. But yeah, like, Japanese games do kind of have that problem. I've said this before, so like when it comes to voice acting, their volume is always poorly leveled. A lot of the times text doesn't keep up with speech. And a lot of games... Don't know if that's a particular reference to something. A lot of Japanese games is also kind of like pace breaking themselves. Like, again, I played through the demo for Anomalith recently, which I do recommend checking out when they release an open demo closer to launch in October. Like, it's releasing just before Halloween. They have actually prolonged the Steam demo. So instead of taking it down on Saturday, I believe they were supposed to take it down yesterday, they decided to leave it up, and they will continue to update it actively until they release a demo for consoles as well, and that will stay up until the game launches, and maybe perpetually. I don't know. I think it would be in their best interest to keep it up perpetually. I think that should be the case for all games. It's bullshit when you take a demo down.
Kaori, 陸上部には戻んないよ。何度も言ってんじゃん。そう言わないで、走らなくてもいいからさ。走らないのに行ってどうすんの？
Yeah.
リカは私にタイム測ったり、ドリンク作りだけさせる気？
After school club culture in Japan is weird.
あ、もうパスパス。言っても邪魔なだけだって。それに今他にやりたいことあんの？やりたいこと？そうなの？それって何？ゲーム。またス 香りそればっかじゃん。もういいじゃん。私のことなんだから。ほっといてよ。
Smartphones don't even exist
な
yet.
んだか喧嘩してるみたい。あの二人はいつもあんな感じだよ。リカチンはカオリンに陸上部に戻ってほしいんだね。リカチン？カオリン？
吉村リカちゃんと三井香織ちゃん、二人とも同じ中学の陸上部出身なの。でも香織ちゃんは高校では陸上部に入ってないみたい。
Interlude. On your marks. Baton, ring, and...
ねえ、カオリは私よりも早いのにどうしてやめちゃったの？もったいないよ。早いって言ってもたかが知れてるじゃん。頑張ったってインターハイに出られるとも思えないし、私の中で陸上は終わってんの。でもインターハイが結果だけが全てじゃないでしょ。他にも大切なことがあるはずだよ。
And that's kind of the thing I don't understand. Like, if you are gonna make after-school clubs such a integral part of the experience, I don't know the status of scholarships in Japan, quite frankly. I know that's a huge thing in North America, especially America. But like, it kind of feels like if you're gonna join a standard organized club that is potentially going to join inter-high, interstate, interprovincial, national competitions potentially, like, I kind of don't see the point of participating if you aren't intending to like push yourself to that kind of competitive level, you know? Like it could be like the whole like babysitting crisis what's happening with our generation because everyone has to work now. So there are fewer stay-at-home partners. And they just always need the kids to do something after school. It could be part of almost like cram school culture. Like, you gotta be good at something. You gotta have a hobby. And that we're not going to let you have a non-school related hobby, so you got to join a club, keep you out of trouble, whatever. But I kind of feel like with the way that things are so organized, right? If you're not competing, kind of what's the point? Especially because gym classes are also standardized in these schools. So you'd think on average fitness is pretty well regulated whether or not you're joining a club. Not that you have to join a sports club. You could join calligraphy, you could join poetry, there's a whole bunch. So yeah, it's just kind of like, and I know that's not realistic because there are plenty of people that do, enjoy a particular sport or want to participate or want to be more fit, even if they aren't necessarily top performers or whatever. That's not fair to them to say that, oh, you should drop out if you're not a top performer. But I feel like the mindset behind these clubs is to engineer that situation. So I completely agree with Kaori's mindset here, quite frankly.
みんなでバトンをつないでいく感動とか、そういうのだって。それはリカ、あんたの考え方だって。それはそうかもだけど。でも、ほら、ミキ先輩もきっと会いたがってるよ。それは会いたいでしょ、ミキ先輩。まあ、私たちが陸上を始めたきっかけだもんね。最近また100メートルの記録を更新したんだよ。
Okay, so there's some admiration here.
よかったら香りも応援に。ごめん、やっぱパス。先輩が頑張ってるならそれでいいよ。また何かあったら話聞かせてよね。じゃあね。 香織、ちょっと。二人とも先輩に憧れて陸上を始めたんだ。
It could also be that Kaori realized that she would never be able to keep up with Miki.
私も誰かに憧れてる時期があったな。
ひなちゃん、リカチンが気になるの？
あ、うん。元気ないみたいだから。
Lime rubbing her
香
hands
織ちゃ
together.
んのこと考えてるのかな？
どうなんだろう。でも、すごく深刻そう。
気になるなら話しかけてみたら？
うん。それもそうだね。吉村さん。あ、白井さん。あ、ひなこでいいよ。あ、そうなんだ。うん。じゃあ私もリカでいいよ。そう？わかった。リカ。何？どうしたのかなって。元気ないみたいだったから。リカ？誰にも言わないって約束してくれる？もちろん。
Just me and my two magical friends.
絶対秘密だからね。実は陸上部の部室で隠しカメラが見つかったんだ。
隠しカ
それって盗撮だよね。うん。まだ犯人は捕まってなくてすごく不安で。
It's fucking wild to have that happen at an all-girls school, quite frankly. Like, I know that they could just be selling the footage, but... like, fuck.
それに事件のせいでみんな練習に身が入らないの。部の雰囲気も暗いっていうか。
Also, I guess I do kind of have to take it back, right? Because 5.2, like the first interlude of chapter 5, because this is the second interlude, right? Both of these interludes within chapter 5, because we technically completed chapter 5 2 interludes ago. we don't get achievements for completing the interludes. You did in the original version, so that's part of the weirdness as well. Both of these have kind of dealt with this theme of distrust and, well, crime, quite frankly. Because with Chihiro, it was the whole theft thing, organized by another student, and there was also that very brief moment when everything got all wrapped up nicely with a bow, where Mao was lurking in the background, and she just kind of went. There is kind of a potential link in terms of the theming of these two interludes being within the same chapter. So as much as I take issue with the story pacing, it is kind of appropriate, but I also kind of feel like this also could have just been chapter 6 and its interlude, you know? And chapter 5 could have just been its own thing. Or actually, no. Chihiro was... because Fumio was last time. So never mind. So, yeah, because she would have been chapter 5. And then we get our real interlude, and then this I feel is less an interlude, and this is more chapter 5 part 2, if you get what I mean. It kind of falls apart, the metaphor, or the like. I was about to compliment the game, but it kind of falls apart because Fumio kind of butt in the middle.
そう 盗撮か。それは許せないよね。よし、ひなちゃん、ゆずたちで犯人を捕まえようよ。え？だって放っておけないでしょ。
Hold on.
よし、ひなちゃん、ゆずたちで犯人を捕まえようよ。
Yeah, so for some reason, I mean, yeah, I guess peeping Tom is a masculine thing, but again, Japan doesn't really have gendered pronouns, which is always confusing because Twitter auto translates things now. So a lot of the times you're getting stuff from Japan and like anime communities where they're posting like fan service pics of characters and it's like, oh, I love him. And it's like, what? But yeah, this they're kind of painting a narrative that I don't think is true here because they have to pick. I disagree with this localization choice. I don't think they thought too hard about it.
助けてくれるの？
そうだよ。ライムたちに任せて。ね、ひなちゃん。
And for the record, I do think they are using Nipponichi
やってみるよ。
NIS America's original script as a baseline for this.
ありがとう。
Because there are things that are the same.
その時の詳しい状況教えてくれる？もちろん。カメラが見つかったのは昨日の放課後なんだけど。
Despite things like the monster smartphone girl that was slightly rewritten, just the start of that sentence to get rid of the Power Rangers reference.
うまくいけばフラグメントを手に入れられるかも。
Shut up, Lime.
どういうこと？
盗撮をするような人がまともな精神状況だとは思えない。それにされた方だって相当ショック。そういった感情が強く揺れ動くときは暴走する人が現れやすいの。
え？じゃあ犯人探しを引き受けたのって？
The only reason Lime is.
それはもちろんリカチンのことが心配だったからだよ。あくまで目的はリカチンを助けることで、ついでにフラグメントも手に入ればって話。利用するみたいでちょっと罪悪感もあるんだけど。ユズは気にしすぎ。お互い得するなら何も悪いことはないでしょ。ユズがよく言ってるウィンウィンってやつだよ。
Yeah, we're doing a public service,
そうなのかな。
says
ウ
Lime.
ィンウィンってそういうことなのかな？
Oh, just a little bit of high school trauma.
犯人を探すって言ってもリカちゃんからの情報だけじゃ何もわからないね。もう少し手がかりが欲しいね。聞き込みをしよう。
そうだね。こういう生徒の噂を知ってそうなのは
Akko? Hidden camera incident. We got table chat. First, let me save real quick. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to run to the washroom. Right, we're not gonna get free time 3 until after this. And let me open up my smartphone and table chat before I forget. There's absolutely a table chat if maybe I misidentified. Either way, I'll be right back. The Pianist and the Magical Girls. Reports have come in that Magical Girl Shirai has been playing a part in genius pianist Fumio Taya of Class 1B's practice performances. In order to verify this information, I sat down for a direct interview with Fumio. Quoth Fumio, "Of course Shirai is supporting me. Her advice helped me out of a slump once before. The rumor was true. From relationship advice to brilliant piano support, there truly is nothing the multi-talented Shirai can't do. Stay tuned for more riveting reports." Still no change there. It must just be this fucking thing. And the icons are just too close together. But yeah, like, so about Anomalith, so... Oh.
なかなか情報集まらないね。もう疲れた。
他に誰か知ってそうな人っていないかな。
Why? Also why? Someone who knows all the rumors in the school.
そうだ。アコに会いに行ってみようよ。何か知ってるかも。
あ、ひなちゃん、ナイスアイデア。そうだね。あっちゃんなら調べてるかも。放送室に行ってみよう。うん。
We can't even access the mission, which is weird. But yeah, like, that game has some cool ideas. Awkward execution. Like I said, it's absolutely worth keeping an eye on, but the biggest problem with it by far is just fucking yap. I forget what the M stands for. Oh, mission. Right. Okay. So, like, especially just before the boss, it's like there's a cutscene that, like an actual cutscene, boss shows up, you know, character gets ready to fight the boss, and then you get a call, and it's like, we're gonna talk for like 2 minutes with slow-paced, undubbed dialogue. You know, I had to turn on a function in the settings to make all the text appear at once, because the text would always be behind the Japanese speech, and it's just like, oh my god, shut up and let me fight the boss. Curly hair. Lime's hair is so beautiful, but I wonder if it's hard to maintain. Does she do anything special with it? I was just thinking that, isn't it hard to maintain your curls? That, huh? People ask me that, but it's really not. My hair is naturally curly. It's been curly since I was born, so I don't have to do anything to it. Oh, I see. I'm kind of jealous that it's totally natural. I kind of want to try curls, I just don't know if they'd look good on me. You'd look good with curly hair. Why don't you try it next time? As my hair gets longer, I could maybe give it a try. You should. I'd be excited to see you with wavy hair. Huh? You're just chilling here.
最強かも。
Alright, high score. You need something? Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring out the Gyaru voice again. She at least looks the part, even if she doesn't act it, you know? But yeah, it's just like the sheer number of stuff that I have to read for this, plus just like the pacing of things. Ooh. Ramen bread or grape pie? Wait, do you already have that? Well, we don't have ramen bread, I don't think. No, we do. Oh, we got ourselves some Ulo's sweat. Might be worth doing a quick lap around the school to see if there are any other conversation topics. But yeah, there's also something I know about this interlude specifically that I saw, and I was just like, oh, that's going to be a tall order. I have to be in the mood for that. Because, like, every new friend that we make is basically, like, 2 hours of dialogue. Maybe even 2.5. Although the half hour might be side quest, honestly. It's just like, that's a lot, man. And you might be thinking, well, why not just leave this for, like, when you have to get all the trophies in the end game? Well then you're just doing, like, constant back-to-back streams of nothing. And it's like, I feel like this is the better solution. And at least keeps pace with the story as you're meeting these characters. But, like, there just really isn't an ideal solution. And my ultimate point that I wanted to make is that Second Light is a more traditional RPG. It has dungeons. It has a linear narrative that follows those dungeons. It introduces characters with almost each dungeon. Because much like Persona 5 or any of the Persona games, most of the dungeons, if not all of them, are themed around a specific significant character. So you also get something that is a lot more relevant to what's going on. And I really don't remember how side questing works in Second Light, to be honest. But at the very least with the main story, you're not having to deal with just we're gonna dump a bunch of stuff on you and you're gonna keep going back to the same zones over and over, fighting the same enemies over and over, you know. Not to say that Second Light doesn't reuse enemies, because it's still, you know, probably quite efficient with its enemy reuse and recolors, as all JRPGs like to do. I don't really remember, but I won't be surprised when and if that becomes the case. And like I said, it keeps saying it's going to be weird if they suddenly drop a whole bunch of characters on us apropos of nothing. So we'll have to see how they handle that. I haven't heard anyone complain about it. If anything, they say that the new characters are a nice addition, but I just don't see how that's possible to balance that experience, but we'll see. Heard about any crimes, Akko? That you haven't committed?
あ、その件ならもう犯人捕まったよ。え、嘘。マジもマジ、大マジだって。犯人は2年の長戸美希って先輩。
ああ。
陸上部員で次期部長だって言われてた人だよ。
同じ陸上部の人だったんだ。人間、裏では何を考えてるか分かったものじゃないね。
That's gonna stir the fucking pot.
努力家でインターハイも夢じゃないって言われてたのに、なんでだろうね。
そうなんだ。今回は外れみたいだね。誰も暴走しなかったみたいだし。
Well, Rika's gonna lose her shit in a minute, Lime.
もうライムは犯人は無事に捕まったんだからいいじゃん。別にフラグメントが手に入らないならライムには関係ない。
For the record, I don't dislike Lime, but like also fuck off.
でもこれ記事にもしにくいんだよね。こういう事件ってゴシップ寄りじゃん。ああいう下世話な感じの煽りって考えるの好きじゃないし。
あれ、
でも
どうしたの白井ちゃん。
なんでもない。なんだろう、何か引っかかるような。
とにかくリカチに報告に行こうよ。
そうだね。
On one hand, it's like it's great that the culprit has been found, and that if she was suspecting Kaori, it's good that it's not her, but it's the person you idolize. Where, pray tell, is she?
ほら早く。
Ah, field makes sense. Oh boy.
あ、いた。リカと三井さん。
なんだか様子がおかしいね。
嘘。ミキ先輩が犯人なわけない。
Oh, there it is.
私だってまだ信じられないって。でも実際そうなんだから仕方ないじゃん。
Please use a different animation for this.
二人とも犯人のこともう知ってるみたいだね。それにしてもどうしてあんなに怒ってるんだろう。
I understand that this is apparently the Kaori pose.
痛いでしょ、ミキ先輩。まあ私たちが陸上を始めたきっかけだもんね。最近また100メートルの記録を更新したんだよ。アコから聞いた犯人の名前、リカたちの憧れの先輩だった。
ひなちゃん？
っていうか、こんな時までゲームしないでよ。香りは悲しくないの？香り！悲しいに決まってんじゃん。先輩のことすげえ尊敬してたし、目標にもしてた。それが裏切られたっていうか、話聞いた時マジで幻滅したし。だったらなんだっての？だからってどうもできないでしょ。そんな風に怒鳴ったらどうにかなるわけ？先輩が犯人だったって事実がなくなるわけじゃないじゃん。それは
ひなちゃん、
喧嘩を止めないとだよね。二人とも落ち着いて。誰？ひなこちゃん。先輩のことショックなのはわかる。でもだからって二人が喧嘩するのは違うと思う。何が違うっていうのさ。あんたは関係ないんだから放っておいてくれない？そうだよ、ひなこちゃん。悪いけどこれは私たちの問題なの。
Oh, okay.
先輩に憧れて陸上部に入って今日まで頑張ってきたのに。暴走が許せない。私ら裏切られたんだよ。こっちも？
まさか二人同時だなんて。まずいね、これは。
Lime is salivating.
入るしかない。
それしかなさそうね。
2 for 1 special?
コモンはみんなで共有している集合的無意識の世界。同じ感情が暴走しているのなら二人のフラグメントも近い距離にあるかも。
Or we'll get a double
分
zone.
かった。行こう。
Like anger and sadness.
二人とも絶対に助けてみせる。
Yeah, they're really striking out with the animations in this interlude. Also, welcome in, Cincy and Ida. Don't think I didn't notice you there. I just didn't want to talk over. Speaking of springing a leak.
今回は悲しみのゾーンみたいだね。
ここまで伝わってくる。胸が張り裂けそうなくらい悲しい気持ち。早く見つけないと。行こ
う、ひなちゃん。うん。
So this is what I was kind of dreading, and one of the reasons why I was kind of postponing this stream until I was in the mood. Aside from the depression, I've just been binging Jujutsu Kaisen, quite frankly, and just zoning out. But like, we're about to get 2 characters that we're gonna have, so that's like 4 hours of dialogue I'm gonna have to read, and I don't think we're even gonna get a boss fight until the next chapter. But what I will do is, why do I have 2 Firefoxes in my volume mixer? How are both of you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. So I think I showed this off in like my second stream after re-downloading the original version of Blue Reflection. But I wanted to go through, since I happen to own the original version, I wanted to go through all 3 of the original transformation cutscenes. Hopefully the volume isn't too loud. I did turn this down. So the first one should be Hinako. Yeah, so definitely louder than my usual footage, but I'm not talking over it, so it's fine. But again, case in point being the very Sailor Moon-esque pink, like, skin-tight wrapping rather than just a whole bunch of particle effects. And then this one should be Yuzu. Oh yeah, is it the same place that you were touring the other day, or is it another location that you decided you liked better? Also, there's like a weird. It's happened with both of these so far. The final flourish, it's almost like the audio cuts out for a brief moment. I don't think that happens in the new encodes. That also could be an OBS issue, or it could be a problem with the fact that I had to convert these from WMVs, which OBS is not compatible with, to MP4s using Handbrake. But I've never had issues with Handbrake before, so... but yeah, I'll go on record and say that as far as censorship is concerned, I do like the original transformation cutscenes more. While I acknowledge, especially Yuzu's is quite racy, by you know, the current standards that this updated version of the game is showcasing. Like, again, it's... I don't think Magical Girl transformation sequences circa Sailor Moon are as problematic as other trends like harem anime and other weird, creepy pervert characters in that are always in these shows. Oh yeah, that's a huge HP spike on that guy. Whatever, we'll just knock you back. How cryptic are we talking here? I did see a terrible, like, psychological warfare fucking job application response where it was like, we love to get great applications from intelligent, hardworking, and talented employees that definitely fit the bill, such as you. Unfortunately, we hate to tell people that we're not going to be able to hire them. And it's just like, what the fuck is this? And then apparently they also, like, emailed the guy a day later and said, ha, psych, you're hired. I swear to God, HR department, like, HR culture, if that makes any sense, is alien. Like, they hire just inhumane people who don't know how to interact with other human beings. Like, just take the human part out of the equation. Like, I know that the actual definition is you are the human and also the resource. But then that might mean that they are not the human. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah. Almost feels like we should have a real boss fight here. Oh yeah, you gotta give a Yelp review for the rental office. Yeah, that's some nonsense. Just like telling you, like, yeah, you're competing with others. We'll let you know if you get it later. Just know that you're not alone, and this opportunity could be stolen from you under your nose. You're welcome. Hello, Ditsno. Alright, that's gonna take a minute, Lime. Use your nose to snoof him out. Oh, that's convenient. That would have been much funnier without the fucking chair squeaking. Have you guys heard of 6-7?
してミキ先輩はあんなこと。私たち本当に憧れてたのに。ひどいよ。なんで先輩は私たちの目標だったのに。本当裏切られた気分だよ。
二人にとって先輩は陸上を始めたきっかけなんだよね。私もまだうまく踊れなかった頃、同じバレエ教室の先輩たちがすごく大きく感じられた。でも先輩たちの人となりを知っていくと、意地悪な人もいたりして。
My ballerina goat got suspended from Twitch for a crypto rug pull. It was rough, man.
バレエは上手いのにひどい人だなって思った。勝手に期待して勝手に幻を作り上げて勝手に裏切られただけ。でもやっぱり悲しいよね。
Oh yeah, no, Disnell, you missed the
大丈夫？
severity of the occasion. A second-year student set up a hidden camera in the track and field team's locker room.
なんか気持ちがわーってなっちゃって。
頭の中がごちゃごちゃっていうか、わけわかんなくなっちゃった。
この指輪をつけてみて。落ち着くと思うよ。
Could I interest you in fighting God in these trying times? I mean, some rings in these trying times.
何それ？パワーストーンかなんか？
Gwyneth Paltrow? Son?
気休めでもいいじゃん。ほらほら、いいからつけてみてって。
ありがとう。
まあいいけどさ。はあ、なんか疲れちゃった。ひなこでいいかな。さっきは八つ当たりしちゃったね。
You gave me bling, so I guess it's only fair.
あ、三井さん。
あ、私のことも香りでいいよ。あんま堅苦しいのは苦手だしさ。
あ、わかった。香り。
それよりさ、なんだかごめんね、本当に。あんたたちのこと巻き込んじゃって。勝手に私らが憧れてさ、勝手に幻滅したってだけの話なんだよね。
The piano here. Kind of reminds me of the fairy fountain from like Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's just going down instead of up in pitch. Is that what I'm thinking of? Or am I just thinking of the main theme of this game? Whatever.
別に先輩だってそう思われたかったわけじゃないだろうし、先輩も勝手に期待されることに疲れちゃったのかもね。
No, Ida. That wouldn't happen in a Japanese game outside of doggone Romparoo.
先輩も本当は結果なんて求めてなくて、ただ陸上が好きなだけだったのかも。それがいつの間にか純粋に楽しめなくなったりして苦しかったのかな。
そうだね。まあ結果のない頑張りなんて私には理解できないけど。
See, that's what I'm saying, Kaori.
香り、陸上をもう一回頑張ってインターハイとか目指したりはしない？
See, So here's a perfect example of adaptation, because she's clearly saying into high, but then she's saying nationals, and it's like, what? Like, again, I don't know how, like, I'm assuming prefectures in Japan are equivalent to like states and provinces in the grand scheme of things, but like you'd think that an inter-high would be prefectural, like a state competition. I don't know what you would call that. I rattled off some terms earlier, and I used the term inter-high versus nationals versus interstate. But yeah, this whole chapter has some weird, very particular approaches to the script adaptation that I don't agree with. Yeah, it's kind of weird that that's a running thing in a in a kids family friendly game, Hida.
また一緒にバトンをつなぐことできないかな。
それはもうやらないって何度も言ったじゃん。
でもやっぱり私は香りと一緒に走るのが楽しかったから。ごめん。フラグメントを手に入れても問題が解決するわけじゃないか。
The scope of this problem is a lot grander, but also spread out, spread thinner. Well, I like this angle where you can see the skybox.
大丈夫だよ、ひなこちゃん。先輩も陸上も私たちをつなぐものはなくなっちゃったけど、それでも私たち友達だから、これからもずっと仲良しだよ。いつかバトンを受け取ってくれる日が来るかもって信じてる。そうに決まってる。そっか。そうだよね。
She's just too damn addicted to that horse girl game. God damn it. Yeah, okay. If you're talking for the perspective of, again, I don't know if you're coming from the Western perspective or the Japan perspective, but Hoshimiya Academy is like one of the top schools. It is known for its special classes and its high performing students when it comes to various related clubs and miscellaneous. Like you've got a child actress in there, you've got a pianist, you've got ballerinas, etc., etc. Guess we're gonna make some lunch plans. Hey, Kaori? What's up, Hinako? It's no big deal, but do you want to eat lunch together? The two of us? I wouldn't mind. Then let's. It's nice weather, so how about eating on the rooftop? Yeah. It's such an awkward position. Ugh, I think we ate too much. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have bought all that. For sure. Hey, there's something I wanted to ask you for a while. What? What got you interested in mobile games, Kaori? Interesting question. I've always liked games, I suppose. And I tried a lot of different stuff after quitting track, but mobile games were the most fun. Oh, I see. Even after sampling tons of different hobbies, she chose games in the end. I guess I should have expected that. What about you, Hinako? If you're bored going straight home after school every day, why not try something new? Huh? Me? Yeah, I bet there are lots of things in this world that you'd find interesting. I'll think about it. Great. Anyway, I'm off. Gamer speed. Oh, we already have enough. Okay, now we got table talk. Regarding the hidden camera incident completed. Let's try issuing skills. The Grieving Girl. Laugh Riot. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to reach another boss fight today. We've got an emergency! An emergency! I really want to have some candy. Do you have any, Hina? Candy? Of course not. It's not like you can bring candy to school. Seriously? You don't have any? No, I mean, I don't even eat snacks that often. Wow, Hina, you're so honorable. A true honor student. I'm not an honor student, I just don't have any snacks. Guess I'll go ask someone else. Thanks anyway. Hinako, do you have a minute? Yeah, what's up? It's nothing serious. I just saw a really cute cat. I'm really happy with the photo I took of it, so I thought I'd show you. A cat! Show me, show me! Okay, I'll send it to you in just a bit. Awesome. Thanks, Sanai. You're welcome. And then they don't deliver on the cat photo. Hey, Hinako. Just wanted to say hi. Maybe I'm being too friendly? No, not at all. It was nice to meet you, Rika. Yeah, and by the way, thanks for helping me in Kaori. Oh, not at all. I just did what I had to. You really helped me out. Thank you so much. So the next favor's on me. Just let me know if you need anything. Okay, I will. I have no way of varying up my voice for Rika. She's such a normal character. Semi-serious gamer. Friends okay. Recommendation, Innocent Quest free. Kaori has sent you an invitation. Easy. Harpui of the Sea series RPG. Kaori has sent you an invitation. Puzzles for the masses. Nobu X Yoshi. Kaori has sent you an invitation. These are my recommendations. Just try them. What are these? Invitations for games. You can play them all for free. Consider them a meeting gift for me. Okay, I'll try one sometime. You should. Anyway, nice meeting you. I don't know what the old, like, gacha culture when it comes to mobile games was like. I don't know if they were ridden with microtransactions or not. Like, this game has a weird place where smartphones were a thing IRL at the time, but no, we do have a smartphone in this, don't we? I think I'm getting confused because all the characters in fucking, well, most of the characters in fucking Jujutsu Kaisen have fucking gacha flip phones. Hey, Hinako, do you get married? Do I get what? Mary. It's a monthly fashion magazine for teens. Quite popular, too. This month's issue has a little pouch as a gift. It's nice, too. A pouch? That's handy. Right? You should go look for it. I'm sure you'd like it. Okay, I will. Thanks, Sherry. Okay, bread. You know, you two, I feel like we didn't solve the problem there. Who cares? We have our fragment. That's all we need. Oh, by the way, I didn't even know you two could stabilize two fragments at once. Impressive work, Hina. You really are a top-class reflector now. Top-class reflector? I'm not sure how I feel about that. No, really, you're the top of the top class. Ultra super top class. Yep, ultra super top class Hina. Okay, now I know you're making fun of me. That's kind of the problem with taking breaks, is you kind of forget the setting to an extent. It's like, no, we straight up got a smartphone phone case. See, they just don't update this much. It's the weirdest thing that they introduce.
ちょっと疲れたな。
All right. We got levels, we got fragments. What are the fragments? Decrease target speed. And the other's a repeat of something. Blurred beginnings and disappointing outcome. Recovery increase. We have learned Regal Peak. PK, technically. And then Ember Surveillance. Surveillance? I don't know if that's supposed to be French or not. Oh, that's interesting. We have made her fast, but like, it's not like she gets to act often enough to really flood the timeline with stuff. But I guess there are certain skills that put like 3 events on the timeline, so I don't know. There could be some tech there. I just don't think that this battle system ever really gets enough going on with it to really spread its own wings for some of the mechanics that they set up to really, for you to really min-max things. Powerful ice. So what sucks is we're gonna get like 14 more levels, which is not really enough to get all the skills. Because you would need 35 more. No. 25. Yeah, so I guess we'll keep going for technique for her. Literally don't know what I want to do with Yuzu because I don't care about normal attack skills. And same with Hinako. I really wish there was a complete guide for that. Yeah, chapter 5, free time 3. So go back to the title, where we now have even more friends. Oh, there's something on my monitor. Come on. Must have been some spray from a can of pop or something. Alrighty. So it is mission time. Also, something I learned that is frustrating is that to trigger, you have to go to specific locations, apparently, to trigger some of the crafting related stuff. In a lot of cases, it's just like the first floor hallway. But in some chapters, it's like go to the cafeteria, go to the 3rd floor hallway. So Like here, as soon as we exit the room, we're gonna get the one for Chapter 5, Free Time 3. But yeah. Actually, I'm kind of curious. So with the way that screenshot is organized, like Rika is the one that's on the outside of the diamonds. Challengers wanted. Oh, wow. Two of you right next to each other, huh? But I mean, we're gonna want to take care of Rika first because she's probably gonna be out in the track. I should have gotten some seaweed at the store. Oh well. Okay. You want Heal Seed and Memory of Hate. Where are you at? Must be in the locker room. There you are. I don't know why, but there's a girl who's extremely sad. Must be terrible to feel so sad all day long. I wonder if there's anything we can do for her. Woeful Kusunoki. I'm sad. So very, very sad. I don't know why, but I can't shake this feeling. Time to do the sad quest with the sad girl and defeat the sad. Real sad state of affairs.
Oh
yeah, Ida, I think I was rambling about this before you showed up. If you're still here, the demo for Anomalith did not end up getting shut down on the 8th. So if you were still interested in checking it out, you can still download it. So Memory of Hate. And Heal Seed, right? I assume that's just a higher chance to blind them. Yeah, at this point, a defense boost is probably a good... Actually, hold on. Restful Soul and Burnt Horseshoe. Yeah, we need more of that slime. White Wedge. So I wonder if those icons overlapping means it has to come from a dual emotion zone specifically. Yeah, we'll upgrade this one. For an achievement, we used to have to get one to like level 3. Oh, we need a Memory of Love. We'll just make 2 of these since we're going to consume 1.
よし、できた。ちょっと考えてみよう。よし、できた。
And there we go. Okay, so that's not an achievement in this one.
戦闘開始。よし、どんどん行こう。思いっきり行くよ。次はどうしよう。これで決める。この調子で行こう。
Oh yeah, we got new moves. Could probably use those.
いつも通り落ち着いて。どうしよう。
Slash damage to one enemy.
これでどう？
Ooh. It even sets up additional ones. That's nice, actually. Piercing Icy Glare was probably one of them.
ほら、お願い。
Okay.
次はどうしよう。
And Regal Peak. Oh, so this is just a straight debuff. Interesting.
指輪よ、私に力を。
Oh. Weird. So it doesn't actually hit the same target.
次はどうしよう。
I guess I technically didn't need that. Oh well. Also, I find this really funny. So again, there's the weird thing where paralysis is shown as the stop status, but then you look at the actual like paralysis status on the HUD, and instead of paralysis, it says palsy. Like what?
この力で。 頑張っていこう。いくよー。
やったね。
やったね。
And like, I suppose, like by definition, that is correct. But I just kind of feel it has the energy of like having a confusion spell in a game and it inflicts ADHD on your opponent or something like that.
待ってて。次はどうしよう。はあ。楽勝だったね。
Thanks. I should be fine now. I'm not sad anymore. I think it was just nerves. Talking to you really helped.
ありがとう。
Actually, I went into your head and I fought a giant freaky deer. So, in case you ever get sad again, you know what to do. Where is school store? Yeah, top it. What's weird is that it pops that down, but it doesn't actually say that you have anything new in Table Talk. Started the requested consultation? Ugh, I give up. May not look it, but you're pretty tough. Mark my words, though. I won't lose next time. I'm gonna polish my chugging skills, so you better be ready. Resurrect Seed and Solidarity Enhancer. I didn't read that mission description, so let's actually do that. I was like, challengers wanted. I'm the chugging champ. All of you chugging wannabes, come and challenge me. You know, don't worry. I'll pay for the drinks. All right. We had to do something about skills, didn't we? Tier links and then escape from battle. Okay, there's a command for that. Need extra moves on the timeline during a battle with lots of monsters? That's where issuing skills comes in handy. It's issue time, or just run. The friendly bursts out laughing at everything. Sometimes it looks like she hurts herself laughing so hard. Can you investigate? Giggle Fit Ohata. You're so funny. Huh? Funny how? I don't know. You tell me. That's what. Sure. So tier links, since it involves animals instead of fruit or ballet moves, should be a line move. Oh yeah, this would be a great zone for napping. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hello.
基本は大事。よし、どんどん行こう。
Ether charge.
何をしようかな。
Here we go. Mr. Bear approaches an ally to revive them or restore their HP.
起こしてきて。
Off he goes.
頑張らないと。
何をしようかな。守りを固める。
Oh. That's... That's an animation.
まだまだ。頑張らないと。
Well, we got to see something else, I guess.
頑張らないと。 負けない。
Is it actually gonna let us use all of these?
この力で。
Or is it gonna stop when they all die?
破壊の一撃。
Oh!
戦闘終了。
God damn!
前向きな感情が暴走することもある。なんか不思議ね。
Let's find one of these guys. It's been a minute.
いつも通り落ち着いて。
I think we also still need an item from them, actually.
よし、どんどん行こ
Go with the large knockback. God damn.
次はどうしよう。もう止まらない。
どうしよう。リップパラキート。
That's a fun
相手に
one.
ならなかったね。
Let's check here. Demons. No, we got everything. Cool. The hard shell. Okay, so we literally just got that. And there was something else that was new, but actually, hold on. I want to know what it was. Oh, was it just the hard shell? God damn it. Yeah, it was. Okay. So it's not actually scrolling a full page. We'll fight one of you.
ライムたちは負けない。
I feel like we're overdue for... I don't even know if there are erythros of every element.
耐えられるかな。
You'd think that the erythros and like the Luke would show up in the sequel, but I don't even remember if they do. There are similar enemy designs to the Luke, at least.
相手にならなかったね。
空に浮かんでるのって月？
There's a lot of moons. We'll just grab a couple extra of these. For good measure. I also don't think Second Light had quite as many, like, quote-unquote, missable interactions and stuff. I'll have to check that. I don't know why, but that really got me. It was so weird. Huh? Thanks. I feel like we didn't solve the problem here. An uncertain future. It seems like there's a girl torn between giving into peer pressure or pursuing the future of her dreams. Let's hope she's okay. Defeating Mags in 3A regular class. Adrift Aoki. One stands, the other can't. I just can't decide what I really want. Why do I have to make up my mind now?
待ってて。
Okay, no, there are definitely some missable achievements per se. I'm not gonna read them all now. I just looked at the list and there are some in Second Light. But it might also be one of those things where sometimes the achievement guide writers are like, well, technically, if you beat the game before doing this, then you have to do it on New Game Plus, because there's no post-game. Like, you can absolutely, like, revisit dungeons in that game. I forget if there's an actual point of no return. I don't think there is. Yeah, I think we can definitely confirm that hard difficulty increases drop rates, so we're just gonna leave that on. Where's the connecting point here? There it is. Anger Zone definitely the most confusing to navigate. But yeah, the drops that come from the shards are certainly the most annoying. We are very low on the burning slime. And there's not much you can really do to influence that, because the shards do not care about your difficulty level. Hello. We'll just do the large knockback. Oh, didn't even see you. I mean, it's defense ignoring, so it should be fine. Yeah. I feel like whenever you have a skill in a game that's like defense ignoring or whatever, you kind of want there to be some sort of mechanic where enemies can like reinforce their defense or have a clear visible defense stat where you're kind of like, oh, well, this enemy is high defense, so I would use this against them. Versus like, oh, they have a magic weakness. But again, this game doesn't really have that. It just has these four nebulous elements. You're right. It's easier to live if you got a path ahead of you. No reason to lose your way. Well, I should hurry up and choose my career already. And if I get lost again, all I have to do is think. I think. Yeah, it is still so fucked up that you're basically asking high school students to, like, try to decide the rest of their life. Super fast reply. There's this girl who replies to text in under a minute. Problem is, she's always looking at her phone in class. Is she right? Is this your area of expertise? Second floor hallway. Terror Entombed. There you are. I also gotta remember to run. Instant reply Domoto. Oops. Now it's marked as red. I have to respond right away. If I don't, she'll think that I ignored her message. They all abandoned me. I won't. Oh my god, that's how I feel when I check my Twitter DMs and I have to reply to somebody I don't, like, know directly. and I'm like, I just kind of wanted to see what the update was about, and now I have to reply, and if it's something I have to think about, it's just like, I don't wanna. I just want to disengage. I wish I didn't click on that. It sucks. Like, sometimes it just straight up ruins my day if I do that, like, first thing. Okay, whatever. We'll go for knockback. Blam.
負けない。武器に力を。簡単に倒せたよ。
Oh, we were actually low on awe. So that's nice. I'm gonna run away from you. Vroom. Wave feels like an energy drink name. Or like a Gatorade flavor. Pierce damage? Yeah. Wow. It's a lot of debuffs. I don't like how these are out of order in terms of MP consumed. It's also weird how, like, attached Lime seems in that, like, post mini-boss victory animation, despite how, like, calculated she is. Like, you definitely expect Yuzu to be all, like, clingy, touchy-feely. Oh, I really like that, the shadow. I never really noticed that before. I do appreciate some good shadows, and it's not often you get, like, sunset lighting where you see a shadow that's cast so well against a wall, you know? A real treat. I do love sunsets and sunrises in video games. Again, here as well. That just looks cool. Just with the stoplight in the background as well. This is almost tapping into like some of that Gravity Rush shit that I like. Okay, I'm getting a little too entertained by the by the lighting engine. You did good, Gust. You did good. Huh? Getting a reply so fast is actually kind of stressful? I guess that does make sense. Alright, I see now. I'll reply in moderation. Moderation makes the world go
どうもあ
round.
りがとう。
Sure. Alright, time to make some friends. Oh, you're just there. Okay. So we are sitting at an hour and 50 minutes. Time to start the 4-hour conversation grind. Rika, what's wrong? Oh, Hinako. Hey, from your point of view, how do I seem to you? Huh? Normal? You're the same Rika as always? Rika? Oh, sorry, it's not your fault or anything. I guess I really am normal. You kind of are. Oh, maybe I used the wrong word. I just meant you're no different from how you usually are. No, it's fine. I know I'm normal, but I want to do something about it. My grades are about average. I like average things. My karaoke score is average. Everything I do is normal. I don't think being normal is a bad thing. It's not true. To me, it's my arch enemy. I've been trying to fight it my entire life. It's that big a deal? Anyway, I want to do something about being so normal. But when I try to change my ways, the results end up normal, and I eventually fall back into what I usually do. Just do what you like, or sleep on it. What are our rewards going to be? Because I think this one kind of matters. So I think we got basic speed increase previously. Okay, no, we're guaranteed to get one for sure from another character. Speed boost, on the other hand, we're also guaranteed to get. Okay. Well, this doesn't really matter too much. So speed plus 10 or buff speed plus 10. Wow. This is garbage. Oh, so chapter 8 isn't the... No. Well... Okay, so it is the endpoint for most characters, but not all. Interesting. Is it because of... Oh, it looks like it's just the one character. Interesting. Makes sense who it is, though. So basic speed increase and speed boost have the exact same stat increase. Is this one is time limited and only kicks in after triggering a specific skill. So it's just garbage. Plus this option will also get her feelings up. So just do what you like. Isn't it best to just do the things you like? They say persistence makes you stronger. Your results might just be normal at first, but if you keep going, you might get amazing results one day. Huh, I guess you're right. I'll never know if I don't try. They say that great people weren't just born that way. Exactly. So what's your favorite thing to do? I'd say it's running. Well, I suppose you are on the track team. I could stop being normal while doing what I like. 2 birds with 1 stone. Thanks, Hinako. All right, I'm gonna be the best I can be. I mean, that's kind of what I meant with like Kaori, right? It's like if you're gonna do this, you may as well strive for greatness. Sure, you might not achieve it right away, and you might never achieve it, but if you're gonna be in the club anyway, then, you know, why not go for it? Maple walnuts. Walnuts candied in maple syrup. Ooh. Not really a fan of any nuts, to be honest, but... Yeah, again, I don't have much of an opinion about equipping that fragment. I may do that at some point, but I don't think there's a reason to necessarily equip fragments. Oh, Hinako, Miki's gone. But I won't let that bring me down. Ah, that was the best. The series puts a movie out every summer, but this one was exceptional. Yeah, sure was. For a plot about the connections between people and monsters, this one really seemed to be written with care. It was almost as good as the second one, which pretty much everyone says is best. Is the best. I see. She seems happy. I wasn't bored or anything, but I'm sure everyone's raving about it on the internet. Let me check out some of the reviews. That's a mistake. So? I said it was average. I had a feeling. But again, sometimes you take away something from a movie that other people don't. And that's the thing about art. It's in the beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Hinako, want to eat together? Oh, hi Rika. Yeah, sure. Where do you want to eat? Here's fine. It'd be a hassle to find a new place. Okay, right here it is. Well, Rika, that sure was a big rice ball you ate today. In fact, your entire lunch was huge. Really? I always eat this much. Always? But won't you get fat if you eat like that every day? Well, I don't know. Doing track and field burns a lot of calories. I ate big portions growing up too, but I've never really gained weight. Maybe I just have a high metabolism. Lucky. Why? You're plenty skinny already, Hinako. In fact, you have a way nicer figure than me. That's just because I had to watch my size for ballet. If I ate like you did today, I'd definitely put on weight. You think? No doubt about it. Oh, look at the time. Sorry, Hinako, I'd love to talk, but I want to use the bathroom before class starts. No worries, I should get ready for my next class too. Alright, see you. Speed increased by 4. You resisted the fat. So then I stepped on my shoelace and... Oh dear. Rika, you can be so clumsy sometimes. Oh, Rika, and Hey, Hinako. Oh, you're Hinako? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Marin Sono. I hear you've been getting along with Rika. Ah, I'm Hinako Shirai. It's a pleasure to meet you too. Hehe, this is weird. You two never talk like that. Felt like the thing to do. I don't get to talk to students from other classes that often, so I wanted to make a good first impression. Oh, so you're in Class B, Sono? Marin's fine. I am in B, but it's only because I run track. Probably wanted to balance out the artist with some sports. You're downplaying it, but you sound pretty amazing to me. Yeah, man, Marin is super fast. She can't show you right now due to an injury, but she really earned her spot in that class. Really, I'm just normal. Everyone has something they're good at. I just happen to get a recommendation out of it. What's normal about that? It's cool that you get along with people from other classes, Rika. Well, we are on the same team, and both of us like running, although she's way faster than I am. You really think so? I'm always on edge, worrying that you'll end up surpassing me. Huh? Seriously? But my times haven't been getting much better lately. Watching you practice, all you do is run. Have you been working on your sprint starts or anything? Oh, starts. Right, that would be handy now that you mention it. All kinds of things are useful for track. I recommend playing some sports to train for bursts of power. Huh, so it's not all about speed. I always thought track was just running. That's how it appears on the surface, but it's actually surprisingly deep. Yeah, I love running to clear my head and coming up with ways to shorten times. By the way, Rika, it's about time to return to practice. Huh? Oh, you're right. Bye, Hinako. See you later. Yeah, have a good time. Rika seems to really enjoy herself. I'm a little jealous that she gets to do what she loves. I have a feeling that that's going to be a problem later, though. Again, since she's putting so much of herself into track and is being, I mean, literally, like, one of her friends is doing just straight up better than her.
ありがとう。
In the same year, I mean. Theme parks are always so exciting. You think so? Yeah, because everyone's having fun, right? Can't argue with that. Which rides do you usually get on? Not that I have a particular routine, but I always save the Ferris wheel for last. It's a classic. Watching the sunset from the top of the wheel is the best. It really is. Let's get everyone together and go during summer break. Yeah, that'll be nice. Lunch plans. Although we might already be out of them. Oh, although we might have to catch up with, yeah. Fumio. Hello, Shirai. Need something? I was just thinking of getting some lunch. Want to join me? I don't really care either way, but since she's already here, I guess I might as well eat with her. No filter between her brain and mouth as usual. Sounds good. Okay. And want to eat in the courtyard? Such a nice day. Sure. That was a nice meal. Not sure why, but Shirai's staring at me. It's kind of creepy. She's not hard to read. Fumio, are your lunches always that fancy? Usually. Grandmother says you are what you eat and makes them for me. Though it doesn't matter much to me. Really? Anyway, want to go to the music room right now? Huh? Why now? I've been practicing this new piece and I really wanted you to hear it. What? Again? Ugh, looks like I ate lunch with her for nothing. This isn't particularly pleasant. Okay, fine. You want me to go? I'll go. Thanks, Shirai. Just this once, got it? Got it. MP increased by 3 for some reason. That's that mental fortitude. Oh, is it raining? Whoa! Whoa! What's happening here? Got events popping off everywhere. That was quite a sigh. What's wrong, Rika? Hey, Hinako. Take one good look at me and you'll figure it out. You're soaked head to toe. Bingo. I doubled back to get something I left in the club room and it just started pouring. What a disaster. But why didn't you take your umbrella with you? I mean, it was raining after the afternoon classes, right? Well, the club's right near the field, and it was only drizzling, so I thought it'd be fine. That makes sense. Sounds like you just had a case of bad luck. Yeah. Well, there's no reason to get so down. Everyone has days like that sometime. I do like the way that they render like the wet hair. It's not super noticeable on every character, but it really stands out on Rika. Maybe it's just because it's a close-up angle. You should change into your tracksuit. You don't want to catch cold in those wet clothes, do you? Yeah, I should. Thanks, Hinako, for caring about me. But we're only allowed to get one interaction in. So I guess we'll start with... Kaori. Oh. Hinako. What are you doing? Just checking out the site for a movie I watched the other day on my phone. Oh, what movie? Check it out. Oh, so it's a movie based on a game. Which makes sense for Kaori. So how was it? Well, there were a lot of cute girls in it. They fought a ton of enemies too. I guess you could call it a beautiful girl battle movie. Huh? That's kinda... Those kinds of movies are usually aimed toward otaku, but I had a pretty good time too. I guess so? Do you like those kinds of films? So we literally just got basic speed increase. Which one of these options will give us? I think we previously passed up on a basic luck increase. Yeah, so we're going to want to go for the first option. Well... Not really sure if it's my thing. I feel weird watching them. Why? Did a bad one turn you off or something? No, in fact, I've never even watched an anime like that to the end. I see. So you're saying they're not your thing even though you've never given one a proper chance. Huh? Hinako, you should never have such a strong bias against something before you give it a try. Never. You're probably not alone. I bet lots of people are prejudiced against that movie I watched. But there are people like me who love them. At least watch it before you judge it. Okay, sorry, you're right. It's not good to make snap judgments about things. I'll be careful not to make decisions on things before I watch them from now on. Alright, thanks for understanding. Kaori seems unexpectedly open-minded. She's just into that nerd shit, for whatever reason. It's not just the games.
I'm
going to browse the web. Huh? What's wrong? What kind of watch do you have? I don't really wear watches. You don't? Why would I? I always have my smartphone with me. Good point. I wonder if there's any point to buying a watch nowadays. Maybe for fashion? And just wear a bracelet. You have a point. I thought that watch right there was cute, though. I guess it's okay to wear a watch for fashion. Hey, Hinako, this one might look good on you. Why don't you try it on? Oh, it's the one I was thinking about. Looks nice. It suits you. Thanks. Sorry I can't afford to get it for you, though. Kaori, were you just trying to cheer me up since I looked down? Lunch. Oh. Hina, let's eat lunch together. Sure. It's such a nice day today, we should eat on the rooftop. Good idea. Ready to go? Yeah. Alright, so lunch is over. And yet it is raining yet again. Yep, that was a new fragment effect. Alright, where are we going? Oh, is it not raining? No, it absolutely is. That's strange that we're not getting any of those events. Is it because it's raining this hard? It's weird. Oh well. Interesting. I guess you don't get enough points if you don't choose the correct first option. Oh, she's still drenched. Oh, this is... Have you been to this theme park, Kaori? Yeah, I just came here with my friend. Oh, what did you ride? Nothing. We were here to see the big superhero show. I like coming here to watch it every so often. Oh, I wouldn't have expected that. They have merchandise you can only get here, so I'm planning on coming back next week. Do you want in, Hinako? I'm good. Dang, wish you could have come with me. Next week they have a Magical Girl show. Actually, now I'm kind of interested. Let us stretch. Different angle than the previous times. Can't quite make out what the... It feels like the texture on that bag is reversed for whatever reason. Kaori, have you been relaxing here this whole time? Yep, it's not nearly as hot if you stay still. Besides, it's my free time. I can rest if I want to. Seriously? Come over here and try it out, Hinako, then you'll understand. Okay. I feel like you weren't that committed to try. This is the life. Right? This is kind of nice once in a while. Speed increased by 4. Really? Oh, is it just that, like, literally anywhere I would have gone would have triggered the, Rika event? I guess, because we haven't met too many other characters on rainy days. I feel like we haven't seen Fumio, though. Or maybe even Chihiro. Kaori! Ah, Hinako, don't call out all of a sudden like that. You gave me a shock. Sorry, are you playing a game again? No, I was just looking at photos of cosplayers. What? Are you into cosplay? Yep, a bit lately. Why the sudden interest? I've always liked clothes, so I'd try on all kinds of different styles. But after trying a little bit of everything, I got bored, so I started looking at other stuff online. And I stumbled across pictures of cosplayers. I got interested and started researching what kinds there were. Huh. Sounds like there's a lot you're interested in. Yeah. Oh, right. You're always cosplaying in the common, not just when fighting Sephiroth, right? Cosplaying? You mean my Reflector outfit? Yeah, that. How does it feel when you're wearing that? Is it embarrassing? I think she wants us to pick the second option. No? Okay, interesting. Okay, so second option gives MP use reduction, which I think we already have. And yeah, we're guaranteed to get that. We already got that for sure from Chihiro. First option is going to give us brownie points. And I don't think we have it. Although MP use reduction is nice, and we are guaranteed to get... What is this? What does this do? Ooh. Oh, that's actually nice. Yeah. We'll go with the first option. It's like, I don't think that Hinako
Like, if anything, I would interpret it as Hinako being able to feel like herself again, more than anything.
Sorry, I've never really thought about it. I see. Ah, well. But I do feel like I'm a different me than usual.
Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, guys.
I thought you might. Interesting. Yeah, so if you want to try being a different you, maybe you should try cosplaying. I guess I could give it a shot at least once. My neighborhood friends might like it too. What? You'd actually show other people? Yeah, isn't that kind of the point? I don't know. Okay, I like this idea. I need to buy a costume. Thanks for your thoughts, Hanako. See you later. Off she goes. That's a that's a fun walking animation. Very sassy. She just left. So what we got is a fragment effect called... Oh, it used to be called critical consistency. But yeah, it increases that particular skill's crit rate by 10%. Which is small in some games, I feel, but like crits are relatively common in this. I wonder if one of our... I imagine that the luck stat must govern that, right? Like our luck stats are all high. I don't know. I don't know what it scales based off of, like what the formula looks like, you know? Oh, someone's at the front gate. We'll come back for Kaori, but let's go see who's at the front door. Oh. It might be feelings based. Damn it. Wow, Kaori, you do not look happy. Is something wrong? How observant of you. Hey, can I vent a bit? Yeah, go ahead. Thanks. Just now a car sped through a puddle in front of the school, and of course the splash it kicked up soaked me. Oh no, that's terrible. I didn't bring a change of clothes today, so I've got to head home like this. This really sucks. Hey, Kaori, I have a spare tracksuit, so do you want to borrow it? I'm not quite fit, though. Better wear clothes that don't fit than soggy ones, right? Are you sure? Yep, when we're in trouble, we gotta help each other out. I owe you one, Hinako. Oh, so she gets to dry off instantly. A general store? I heard about this place recently. It's cool, right? Don't they have pens like this at a 100 yen store? I wouldn't really compare them. Huh. She seems uninterested. Should we go somewhere else? Hey, wait. What happened? This is the mascot from a video game I'm geeking out over right now. Oh? Hey, look at this, Hinako. Isn't this cute? It's a witch with a goldfish motif. Sure. It's the kimono that really makes the design work. Not really big on the miniskirt, though. Oh, and look at this adorable coaster, but the price is a lot less cute. Actually, how much do I have on me today? I can lend you some cash. No, we're good, but I'm glad we came here. There's only a few places that have this kind of stuff. I'm glad you like it. They sure have a lot of things here and here. She looks like she's in a good mood. I guess she really loves video games. Oh, this is gonna go great, I'm sure. Hey, Fumio! Didn't expect to see you here, Shirai. Our class just ended. What about you? There's still time until afternoon classes. I figured I'd go for a dive. A dive? When I'm underwater, there's no sound. It relaxes me. It's important to expose oneself to silence once in a while. Wow. Well, I'll see you. Maybe you should try keeping your face above water. I did not feel like doing a pant/wheeze emote. I hope you will forgive me. Alright, what's going on with you? Ah, Hinako, do you have time to talk right now? Rika? Sure, what do you need? You were in ballet before, right? What? Oh, yeah. You need to hold pretty poses and jump high up in ballet, right? I thought it could be helpful for running. Madding told me to try all kinds of different things. Would you mind teaching me about ballet? Oh, I see. Yeah, of course. I'll help with what I can. Really? Thanks, Hinako. The only problem is that you can't do most ballet moves unless your body's really flexible. Even if you just want to reference the movements, you'll need to start by gaining flexibility. Flexibility. I was stretched before running. Is that not enough? I don't know. How about giving it a try? Okay. While we're at it, could you teach me some of your Hinako brand flexibility exercises? It's not my brand. I just learned them from other people. Repurposing that animation. I'm so sore. New movements take time to get accustomed to. I think you're pretty flexible, but you're too stiff for ballet. I see. Okay, then I'm gonna keep working at it. Might make my running form more elegant. I feel like we should definitely choose the second option. Alright, so first option, I feel like we already have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But I feel like I want the effect of the second one. Yeah. We'll check it. I just saved so I could check this after the fact. Yeah, I'm sure it'll get better. If you keep at it every day, you'll see the change. Great, thanks. Alright, time to make it a daily routine. That's the spirit. My goal is to get as flexible as you. You probably don't have to go that far. I mean, if anything, it might potentially help for stamina, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, the other one was OD strength, which we already have. I thought we already had this, though. I guess not. But we do get some guaranteed sources of that later. To the tomb! An ancient tomb? This? Yeah, pretty small, right? Yeah, I've only seen them in textbooks. You know, the picture that makes them look like a huge keyhole. Well, they are called keyhole-shaped burial mountains. Okay, I gotta Google this. Hold on. Is this a common thing in Japan? Kofun. Huh. Interesting. This might be a bit blasphemous, but it reminds me of a fucking garbage dump.
Oh, interesting. Yoshimi 100 Caves, a cluster of Yoko Anabo. Horizontal whole grave. Huh. That's a cool visual. I recommend looking up the Wikipedia page for that. That's fascinating, actually. I didn't realize that was a thing in Japan. It does explain some imagery I've seen in, you know, I'm gonna bring it again, even stuff like Jujutsu Kaisen, when you see like underground places of worship and occultism and stuff. Interesting. So that's kind of where that aesthetic comes from. Huh. But isn't this a little freaky? I don't know. Kind of like the atmosphere here. Well, it is a grave in the middle of a park, you know? You could be walking on top of dead people. Isn't it kind of scary to think that they might be found if we started digging? Well, I don't plan to start digging anytime soon, but now that you mention it, it is a little eerie. Like, if this were a movie, a bunch of zombies would come out of the ground right here. Yeah. But I think I can get away. I'm a good runner. Yeah? Good thing. Me and my fucked up knee. Thanks. Would she leave me behind? Hey, you're the decoy. Sometimes you learn weird cultural details in like unexpected places, and I always appreciate that. Rika, what's wrong? You seem really tired. Oh, Hinako, I just can't seem to get the hang of swimming. These swimsuits are so revealing. But aren't the track uniforms pretty skimpy too? They expose your stomach and stuff. I guess you're right. Besides, swimming is a great way to cool down in the summer. Come on, I'll race you. Sure, bring it on. One of few ways they can actually. I kind of like Rika a lot. Like, yeah, she's normal, but she's like, compared to the other quote unquote normal characters, she's the most normal, by which I mean she's very grounded and feels realistic. Like, because when I say normal characters, I'm even talking about characters like Sarasa, and of course she's very focused on ballet, and sure, Rika is very focused on track, but because that's not necessarily her, you know, she's not in the special class, she's kind of open to alternatives and broadening her horizons. And I like, despite me siding with Kaori on the whole, like, if you're gonna take this seriously, go all the way, I do kind of respect her flexibility or variability and willing to see, use some different ingredients. Oh, I'm kind of surprised. I did not think I would appreciate Rika as much as I do. How have things been going, Rika? Have your times gotten any faster? Oh, Hinako. I feel like I'm a little faster. Oh, but I've gotten a lot more flexible, which could be the reason. I see, that's good. Yeah, I get now how important it is to do things other than just running. I wanted to try doing other track and field events, since I figured they'd be good for me too. Interesting, that might be a good idea. So, if it's okay, Hinako, could I ask you to help measure my times? Huh? Me? Sure, I don't mind, but... Really? Thanks. To tell the truth, selections are coming up for the next meet, so it's hard to ask the others on the team. I didn't know. Guess everyone's working hard to get into this meet. Oh, and we actually get an animation. There you go. Well, that was the 1500 meter. Hinako, how's my time? 13 minutes and 17 seconds? There's no way I can tell the others that. Guess Rika's not much of a distance runner. Next, let's try the next event. Kablam! Your jumping stance was elegant, but your score was about average. You were about to say normal, weren't you? No, must have been your imagination. More importantly, now that you've tried a few things, have you gotten any hints as to how to improve your running? Nothing particularly stands out to me right now. But there's still other events to try, and I won't give up until I try them all. Well, I want to go with keep it up, but... I don't know if this is a translation difference or not. We probably have one more event after this. Okay, Oh, I just realized I may have been taking some things into account because there are different fragments that you get if you beat the game without maxing out a character's events. Huh. How about this one? I'm gonna choose the good thing here and hope we're good. Keep it up. Keep it up, Rika. I'm sure you'll discover something if you try them all. Yeah, I'll do my best. It'll be easy to do them all with you at my side. Oh, yeah, of course. Leave it to me. Now that she mentions, how many events are there? Yeah, okay, that was not the fragment event. Good.
ありがとう。
I might not necessarily be able to get every fragment effect in this run, but we'll see. Wow, that handbag is so cute. But they surely are expensive since they are major brands. You got that right. We high school girls have time but no money. Huh? But grown-ups have money but no time. So maybe it's not time for us to buy something like that. I see. So you're saying that we should buy those bags when we grow up. But I want it now. Maybe I'll save up my allowance or ask my parents for my birthday or Christmas. Think you'll actually get one? No, I'll just hold it. There are other things that I want, not only a bag. But really, you don't have money enough for anything. Maybe a part-time job is a good idea? Well, I think a lot of high school students in Japan are not allowed to have part-time jobs. Ah, that felt great. Nothing like a warm shower after a good workout. We don't usually get to after team practice, so it's refreshing. You don't? If all the teams try to use it, it gets too crowded, so it's basically only for the swim team. You don't say. But now that I've showered, I'm feeling sleepy. Yeah, but we gotta stay awake for our afternoon classes. Oop. Ah, Hinako, my times have been getting better little by little. Oh, really? It's good that you tried so many other things. Yeah, thanks to you. Back when I first joined track, I'd always be so happy and feel so inspired whenever my times got better. I feel like I've gone back to that time, and like I can still keep growing. Yeah, here's the thing. While I do like this option, I also think that that is
ultimately, good times are ultimately the reason she's having fun, and kind of the reason you want to keep at it. If you're just doing track just to run, I mean, you don't have to be part of a club for that, you know? Must feel great to get better and better at times. Think you might play soon? Well, yeah. I want to do that someday. I'm not that fast right now, so I'll just enjoy the exhilaration of running and getting better. Even if I can't beat other people, I still really like running. It really shows. So that's her last fragment for now. And that's the weird thing, is that I feel like, well, for the playable characters, certainly, like, there aren't weaknesses, so it kind of feels like a pointless thing to introduce that. But I suppose once you start introducing the ability to have damage from certain types, I mean, quite frankly, we probably want to throw that on Hinako. Because half damage is pretty huge. But that technically means that she takes more damage from every other element. I just realized I equipped that to the normal skill. I just did that because it's like the most generic skill that I have, and I thought that would be a good point to put the neutral button. Oh no. I'm sorry, Rika. Oh no. Narrative dissonance. Or harmony, depending on how you look at it. Yes, almost got it. You got this. Oh, it slipped out. We're so close too. Yeah, almost there. Want to try again? No, I don't think I would get anything anyway. You say so. Hey, let's go try the photo booth thing. Hinako, you didn't have to write we were unable to win anything in the crane game. Couldn't think of anything else. This is so weird. Should we head home? Let's. We were unable to win anything in the crane game. We can stop it. Hello, Anna. Hope you're doing well. I'm assuming that you're still fiending Overwatch. How excited are you for Demon? Kaori, didn't you just get in? It's fine, I've rinsed off enough. If I get my hair too wet, it'll take forever to redo anyway. So it's complicated to style it, huh? It takes me 30 minutes every morning at least. 30 minutes? It's not a big deal. Some girls take up to an hour. Looking pretty is lots of work. Oh, is it raining? It is. Do we have any events? No. Guess we're all caught up. All right. Well, personally, I haven't enjoyed any tanks besides Diva. And when I played Marvel Rivals, I struggled to find a character that I really liked until they added Angela. And rumors for Demon were that she was going to play just like Angela. And there are some similarities, but she's a much more, she's a completely grounded character.
大丈夫かな?
But I did try Vendetta out and was thoroughly unimpressed with her survivability. I know that she can be great in good hands, but the learning curve for her was too high. But I saw that and I was kind of like, yeah, I'd like another melee character, especially with how much they changed Brigitte over the years, you know? And Brigitte in Overwatch 1 was one of my support mains. Basically, I went from Moira to Brigitte, and then they nerfed Brigitte to Oblivion and got rid of her stun, and then I'm like, okay, back to Moira, I guess. But thus far, I've liked a lot of the new characters. I really like Xion as well. So right now, I'm spending most of my time playing Xion when I play that game. I played a decent bit of Stadium trying for the sake of the double battle pass stuff. So I hope now that they basically killed off Stadium mode that they change that and apply that reward to a different mode. But part of it is also waiting because it's another 2 days, I think, before she gets released. Well, I mean, that's the nice thing about 5v5, I guess, is you don't have to fight over anything. If 5v5 isn't even still available, I know they've been doing the 6v6 tests. So, yeah, I don't know. But, no, I think she's very much a character that I will vibe with. And numerically, from what I've seen, there was some Chinese stage footage of her in the firing range. They didn't necessarily show off everything. But she seems very healthy and does pretty solid damage. So she's going to be a real menace. And I do like getting up close and personal and knocking people around, especially disturbing the back line. So she might be more to my taste than, say, you know, Junker Queen or Manga were. Oh, Hinako. Kaori, did you cosplay like we talked about? How'd it go? Yeah, I bought a costume and showed my neighborhood friends. So what did they think? Everyone was really happy. I love cosplay now. Whoa, really? Yeah, I want to really study it. That's great. Oh, it's almost time. Sorry, Hinako, I have to go meet a friend. You're really friendly. A friend? I don't know if either of these choices matter. I think this is a just a chance for a relationship increase. Yeah, I think it's interesting how they've tried to go back to 6v6 role queue. Because, again, it feels like with going to Overwatch 2 and then back to Overwatch 2026? I forget. 2025? I forget when they relaunched it. That they've really tried to recapture a lot of the appeal that the game had when it first launched. And I do feel that apart from the monetization and just the shitty FOMO live service stuff that they've been doing, that for the most part they have been successful in that. But hand in hand with that, I think it's still really funny that they're trying to sample 6v6 again and try and make that work. The whole flex thing that they introduced, I didn't see that really succeeding. I think that it in an ideal world where people can have half a brain and play nice, that would be great, but that's why they got rid of 6v6 in the first place. Or at least open queue. You're really friendly. Just say the thing that I think she'll like. It's nice that you get along with someone. Get along? Well, I hope they think so. Oh, I'll be late if I don't get going. See you later. Sure, bye-bye. Off she goes again. Oh, Hina. Yuzu, Lime, what's up? Did you see Kaori? There's something we wanted to ask her. You just missed her. She's off to karaoke with a neighborhood friend. Oh, what's wrong? To tell the truth, you've been hearing some less than flattering rumors about Kaori. What kinds of rumors? Apparently she's hanging out with delinquents from another high school, and they're doing some bad things. What? No way. Why would Kaori do that? Quiet down, Hina. What if someone else hears? A bunch of people have seen her with boys at the theater, arcade, and karaoke lately. She said she was going to karaoke with her friend, but isn't that a pretty far-off conclusion to jump to? I hope you're right. You should try asking her if you have the chance. I'm sure she would talk to you about it. Alright. This might be a stupid question, Anna. Are you, like, currently, like, watching a bunch of anime? Or are you currently not super into that? Because, I recently got super hooked on, Witch Hat Atelier. And I think you might really enjoy it. Although, to be fair, I'm also just kind of recommending it to everyone, so... The Colonnades and Crane game seems pretty weak. Maybe we have to push the prize forward or get the claw stuck somewhere? I know this was my idea, but you look really engaged. It's all about technique. Technique? If you watch someone do it and study their methods, it'd be easy as pie. Whoa, so do you think you could get a prize in one shot? Once in a while, yeah. Cool. Guess I better put my money where my mouth is. Show me what you want and I'll get it for you. Just watch. This is gonna be great. One more time. I know I can do this. Just once more. Kaori, it's okay. You've tried so hard, and that's what counts, right? But I'm so close. So close. You really don't give up on anything gaming related, do you? Oh, Fumio? What's Shirai doing here? It's odd that she'd still be here all alone at this hour. Was she waiting for me or something? What if I confront her about this? Who knows what she'll do to me? It might be better to play dumb. Oh, Shirai, what a surprise. Sure it was. Just happened to swim a little longer than everyone else. Your class is next, right, Fumio? Take care not to faint. I'm not that weak. Yeah, I think I saw you tweet out about Fruits Basket. I've personally never seen it before, but I've heard good things. I know that is a shoujo classic. Fairy Tail is kind of too long for me to get into. And I get the impression that its animation quality varies rather significantly. Because of how... A, how old it kind of is, and B, how long it is. Not that there's anything wrong with that if the story is great, and I'm sure it probably is. And I do enjoy, I believe the mangaka is Hiro Mashima. I did enjoy Groove Adventure Rave, aka Rave Master. Shame it never finished. And I did enjoy... Eden's Zero, I think it was called, which is the stuff that he did after Fairy Tail. But I really liked the English dub for Eden Zero, and it changed hands after Season 2, and then Season 2 didn't get it dubbed. Speaking of which, are you watching Witch Hat Atelier dubbed or subbed? Because the English dub is fucking phenomenal. It's so good. Like, easily, like, probably in my top 3 dubs of all time. Top 5 at least, but probably top 3. If not, number 1, quite frankly. It's very impressive. It's very relaxing. Ah, that's good. So kind of a One Piece situation where eventually they, kind of adapted to a different style. That's nice. Wow, it really is a haunted house. The character by the entrance seems cute though, so maybe it's not really that scary. You're probably right. Why don't we poke our heads in? That was as scary as a regular haunted house. Are you okay, Rika? I'm okay, but whew, my heart's still pounding. There were so many things jumping out and loud noises. The cute character must have only been there to throw us off. You might be right. Gotcha. See, that was the thing for me. So for me, you're about to get to the episode that everybody references, where when Witch Hat Atelier was airing, there was a clip that everyone was sharing, and they were just like, "Oh, look at this animation," and that was all I saw about it. And I'm like, "Is this show good, or does it just have this one scene?" Because that's literally all anyone was saying about it. And then I just wanted something to binge when I was feeling down, and Kirsten brought it up. It wasn't the first time that she had mentioned it, but it just so happened that the dub was finished by that point in time. And I was like, sure, got nothing else going on. I'll go check that out. Binge the whole thing in a night. Definitely glad I waited in retrospect, just because I think that the dub really improved my experience. Not that there's anything wrong with the Japanese voice acting, but what was that sound effect? That was weird. Is that like a car driving on pavement or like gravel? I've never heard that because I've never idled on this screen for so long. But it's just that, like, honestly, when it comes to it, like, oh, there's a bunch of road noise. The original versions of anime in Japanese, like, even if they have, like, sure, they'll have characters with different regional dialects, but it's kind of hard to enjoy those as a foreigner. You'll have some characters from different nationalities, but they just end up typically being a little goofy. So there is a certain charm and ability that English localizations have to really diversify with different cultural accents, especially in a setting like Witch Hat Atelier that makes a lot of sense, you know? Yeah, okay, that is just a car driving outside. That's cool. This game's soundscapes are phenomenal. Speaking of sound design, so yeah, no, it's cool to have a whole bunch of different Western European accents. It's really charming. We sure swam a lot today. I'm beat. Let's go back and have lunch. Yeah, good idea. Okay. Alright, so that's the generic event. So now we've seen every current event for every character. So now we can kind of kick things into high gear. We actually have an event on the field. Interesting. Rika, you seem upset. Are you alright? Hinako, oh, it's not a big deal. I need to get back to practice. See you later. Sure. Take care. It's no big deal, she says. Is she really okay? Hinako, were you talking to Rika? Yeah, she seems sad, so I asked her if she was alright. She said she's fine. I see. Well, something I want to ask you while Rika isn't around. Me? You were helping Rika measure her times before, right? At the time, did Rika seem any different than usual? Huh? Oh, right. You mean when she couldn't ask the other team members because they were worried about the meet? She seemed to be having a lot of fun, like she didn't have a worry in the world. Odd. Normally track team members help measure each other's times. Rika's been practicing alone lately. I thought maybe she didn't want to practice with us. What? That can't be right. We didn't have a fight or anything, but it just felt that way. I'm worried about her. If feels strange asking you to do this, but if Rika has some sort of concern, can you hear her out? It might be something she can't talk to the track team about. Oh, you don't have to tell me if it's private. Sure. It's true that Rika seemed different than usual. I'm a little worried myself. Sorry to bother you with this, Hinako. Anyway, I'm going to go back to practice with the team. Alright, good luck with running. Very minor detail that bothers me in that, like, since I believe they're pretty much using the same, like, scalable body model for all the characters, it's kind of weird that Marin isn't wearing a track uniform as well. But, whatever.
Arigato.
Oh, isn't this store great? I love how many little things they have in here. I take it you know this place? Yeah, I come here every once in a while. They have the refills for those highlighter pens. Refill? You refill your highlighter pens? What? Yeah. I mean, some people use disposable ones too. I've only used the disposable ones. I usually get another pen when it runs out of ink. They have everything you could want in here, like pens with multiple colors and sticky notes made to be used with one hand. Wow, you know a lot about stationery. Well, we've got to use this stuff all the time anyway. Isn't it more fun to use ones that look good? Come on, let's take a look around. It's kind of surprising that Rika cares so much about stationery. Yeah, for real. Any new dialogue in here? I'll definitely dance again. Yuzo and Lime are right. I really should talk to other students more often. Alright, how'd I go? Rika looks worried. Marin was concerned about her too. I should talk to her. Hey Rika, you've seemed kind of down lately. Did something happen? Hinako, the qualifiers for the meet are coming up soon. Oh? But your times were getting so much faster. I thought you didn't have anything to worry about. Well, I'm still falling behind. I'm working so hard, but I don't think it's going to work out in the end. Rika, everyone else is getting better, but not me. It must be a slump. You shouldn't think too much about it. That'll only make it worse. But everyone else is making progress. I can't help but compare myself to them right before the qualifiers. That's true, but everyone's so talented. I'm jealous. Even when doing something I love, I'm still just normal. Jealous? Is that why you've been practicing all alone? Who told you that? Oh, you don't have to answer. I guess I'm a weirdo for getting jealous over everyone else's abilities. Rika, I don't think being envious or jealous is that strange. So if it's not strange, then it's just normal? Huh? I don't want to be normal. Not even now. Rika? I need to work harder. See you later, Hinako. Oh, sure. Rika doesn't actually dislike the other members of her team, right? No, if anything, she dislikes herself. Conbini time! Conbini time! Hey, Hinako. Yeah? Can you wait here just for a little bit? Yeah, sure. But what are you going to do at this convenience store? Bought a book online yesterday. I'm going to pay for it here. I see. What kind of book was it? It's a book about training for track and field. I think I swapped the voices at some point. Not that there's much of a difference. My exercise routine is getting a little stale, so I thought I'd look for something new. Well, aren't you even more motivated than usual? Did something nice happen? You're sharp, Hinako. Actually, one upperclassman, our leading runner, said she'd watch me run next time. Wow, that's great. I thought so, but I want to make sure I do really well when I run and impress her. I'm sure you'll do fine. Thank you, Hinako. I'll go pay for that now. I don't understand the facilities that Japanese convenience stores have where you can basically sign for something online and then go to a convenience store to pay for it, presumably with cash, at like a ATM style machine. Same when it goes to like ordering tickets for concerts. They have them. They have machines that you just get those from in convenience stores. It's a very strange reality compared to what we're used to over here. But living up to the name, I'm sure it's convenient in some ways, especially if you don't have a credit card. And I kind of feel like services like PayPal and whatnot, like, okay, obviously they've got alternatives over there and they've got like rechargeable cash cards and stuff. But I imagine with services like PayPal not being as standard, that's a one way to circumvent that. One thing that does kind of bother me about live 2D sometimes is like when I'm doing things where I'm kind of like looking up and pondering, or if I'm like nodding my head to like a song or something, it's really hard for that to be conveyed with the 2D motion. And that's a major reason why I want to have a 3D model sometime, because you actually get to see like the head tilt back or tilt up or down. Rika, how well do you know modern pop? Pretty well. I check the music charts every week. How about you, Hinako? I'm completely in the dark. Then I'll sing a few for you. I know most of the songs that are in the ranking. Oh, don't worry about that. I think it's more fun to sing your favorites anyway. Huh? Really? I guess you're right. There's something so normal and dull about the most popular stuff. So let's sing our favorites. Yeah. It's also kind of funny in retrospect, like, by comparison, like, you kind of feel like Kaori is going to be kind of the weird one with her varied interests and whatnot. But, like, Rika's obsession with her normalcy is by far, the weirder complex to deal with. We sang our hearts out. I'll say. The songs she's been singing. Hey, Rika, are you singing your favorites? Yeah? Why? They pretty much line up with the ones in the ranking. Pretty normal, I guess. That's fine. They're popular for a reason. Yeah, they're popular because of normies like you! Ah! Think a watch store would carry stopwatches? Stopwatches? Not sure. I'm hoping for a recent model, but with no more than 2 buttons on it. Does that even exist? I don't know, but that's what I want. I failed my last long-distance qualifier. Oh, I see. I'm sure the runner in her was disappointed. It's really hard to work these things, you know? You press the right button to start, and the left button when the runner finishes. But wouldn't it make more sense to press the right button to both start and stop the timer? Well, that's why I think one button will do. Simple's best. Would a one-button stopwatch even work? Doesn't it need other functions? I guess that would be for lap times. I would say the reason why the same button isn't a start and stop is specifically so that you can't accidentally stop it after starting it. This might be the last event. Do you visit this shrine often, Rika? Yeah, I visit the main building and pray that I'll be able to get faster times. You can't take things like this lightly, you know. People say that sickness and health start within the mind. I don't think that's really relevant in this case. Really? But I know from experience that our minds and thoughts are very important, right? Glad to hear you say that. Kaori doesn't see the point in any of this kind of stuff. She doesn't? Well, I came here with Kaori just once. It was right before the entrance exams. Kind of forced her to come. She said, if you have the time to pray, you'd be better off using it to memorize English that might be on the exam. Really wasn't worth bringing her here. I guess some people simply don't believe. I guess some people simply believe and some don't. Do you believe, Hinako? I don't know. I don't think any of this is meaningless. Then why don't we come here again sometime? Sure, but why? To pray for you, of course. And to be honest, I'm kind of bored of coming here alone. That sounds a little sacrilegious considering how sacred this place is. Another typo, another tip in the typo jar. Maybe. I don't know if my prayers could really come true, but the time I spent here is very peaceful. That's pretty good, I guess. You fight evil gods. I guess there's possibility that there's a good one out there, but... Oh. Okay, this might be another Bond episode. Kaori, there's something I wanted to ask you. Hinako, what's wrong? You look so serious. Are you a delinquent, Kaori? So in the fragment guide, there's nothing listed for the first option, but this will give us a fragment and a feelings boost. So that is what we're gonna go with. Clicked on my taskbar instead of the window. Is that friend of yours a boy? Is the neighborhood friend you mentioned a boy? How did you know that? So they're true? What are? The rumors that you've been seen together with boys and that you're a member of a group of delinquents. You didn't need to add that second part. That's a little misunderstanding. The other day, I went to karaoke with a boy who lives in my neighborhood just for an hour. He's in elementary school. What? He really likes singing, so we made plans. Can I ask something else? What? One thing about that doesn't make sense. Before you said you were going somewhere, you said they were a friend. I did. What about it? Why didn't you say you were babysitting? Because he's a friend. Huh? When I make friends, I don't care about things like age or gender. I think it's pretty awful to classify people by things that they weren't able to choose. That makes sense. Kaori actually makes a pretty good argument. That's why I think of the kids in my neighborhood as friends. I see. Kaori's a good person.
Duh.
Hey, Hinako, I'm gonna stop in here. Is there something you want? Yeah, I've been thinking about it for a while. What is it? Is it like a new dessert or pastry? What? No, I can't tell the difference between new sweets or old ones. So what on earth are you getting in there? A limited edition collaboration item. So what exactly is this limited collaboration thingy? Usually like a file folder with some characters on it? Oh, I've actually seen them before, so they're special goods? Yeah, and I heard this convenience store made some sort of product with a game I like. Gotcha. So do you mind if we go in? Not at all. Thanks. Let's take a peek. Sure. Yeah, that's something that I've never understood. As someone who collects a bunch of meaningless garbage, that's expensive for no reason. Manufactured costs. I've never understood like collecting file folders and stationery and stuff like that. I could understand stuff like posters, wall scroll. Well, not even posters, honestly. Like wall scrolls inherently have more value to me as they feel more material, or at least durable and not disposable, you know? Increases power of skills, critical hits. But yeah, there are just certain things that I don't understand. Although at the same time, this also goes into territory like, I don't know why you would ever get a fucking Funko Pop because they're hideous. U2's kind of has a similar problem, not as bad as Funko Pop. But the like happy like slit eyes that the U2s have, I feel does not work for a lot of more standard humanoid designs. Particularly a lot of like video game or anime manga collaborations, I feel like it doesn't land. I feel like it tends to work for a lot of VTuber designs or stylized mascots. Like one of the content creators I like, Wellen, has this little Grim Reaper avatar. No idea where it comes from, but you know, his U2's figures generally look pretty good. Still wish I was a fan of his early enough to nab at the Sea of Thieves one that he had, or that they ever re-released them whenever they were doing a drop for a content creator. But you know, we have long discussed my frustration with FOMO. Bus stop. All right, we're done. That was so funny, Hinako. Quit it. It was embarrassing. Sorry. Anyway, let's hang out again. For sure. But, you know, I guess I'm a hypocrite in some ways, and then I also, like, recently got those, like, foam Sonic keychains, and, like, foam is such a... I don't know how long or capable that material is of, like, holding up over time, quite frankly. I'm not sure if it's something I want to display and have collect dust. And, like, I initially got those because I wanted the Trip figure, and then I got Fang, and I was kind of like, I'm going to stop there, because I do like Fang quite a lot. And the fact that the Trip figure that they had, well, it was nice that she was actually represented in some way. The fact that she was all armored up was kind of boring. It's like, that's another thing where it's like, sometimes you gotta stop yourself and just like, am I getting this for the right reasons? Is this actually something I would care about displaying, or am I just getting it because I like the character? And I think that's kind of the problem with Funko Pop. It's a lot of it is just like the office display thing instead of having like a small poster or something. It's like, here's my Iron Man Funko Pop. I like Marvel. Kaori, what's wrong? You look really focused. Hinako, it's just, are you worried about something? I'll try to help if I can. You remember how I went to karaoke with a friend the other day? With the boy from your neighborhood, right? Yeah, he said that he wants to cosplay together at a cosplay event. What? An event? So you'd have to appear in public? Yep, so I was wondering what to do. How about Pony Ranger? I just want to see where this goes, because it's the particular thing that's never come up before. This is a reference to the... Wait, hold on. I thought ponies were from Neptunia and not Atelier. Hold on. Okay, no. The ponies are the slimes from Atelier. Interesting. Google AI actually corrects you. And this says you're probably talking about Atelier instead. I don't know why I have those wires crossed. Oh, Neptunia has the Dogus, don't they? Yeah, the Dogus. They're goo and they're dogs. Because, yeah, I mean, well, this is also isn't a bad piece of advice, because I'm sure the kid would love to dress up as a Power Ranger. There's that weird detail where, because, like, the first season of Power Rangers is actually a mashup of, like, I think the first 3 Super Sentai series. So, like, they introduced the Green Ranger, and that's fine. And then they introduced the White Ranger, but the White Ranger is actually from, like, I believe, what was localized as Dino Thunder or something like that. I don't know how this worked in Japan, because I don't think there's a size difference in Power Rangers in the US version, but the White Tiger Ranger, or whatever, I forget what the White Rangers, it was like Tiger Zord, wasn't it? Something like that. Oh no, Saber-Tooth Tiger was another one. Hold on, I'm gonna have to search, motherfucker. But yes, the White Ranger in the original Super Sentai show was a child. And the stunt, they didn't want the child doing stunts, so they had a regular size stunt person, I guess. So the child just gets increased in size, but because the voice doesn't matter for someone in a full suit. White Tiger Zord. Literally what it's called, White Tiger Zord. Okay. Alright. Is this gonna explain? Yeah, because this was from Kiba Ranger. Or Die Ranger? This is too much. I don't care. I'm not a Sentai nerd. I was just a child once upon a time, and I thought that the Green Ranger turning into the White Ranger and being this, like, antagonist, like, tuxedo mask-esque figure becoming a good character was cool. And then later on, of course, I still regret not getting I forget if I couldn't afford the Battle Pass at the time or justify the cost, or if I just couldn't grind enough. But the White Ranger, I believe, was in one of the Fortnite Battle Passes. And I don't think I was able to get them. Mighty Morphin set. Green Ranger. White Tiger Zord. Is that a variation of the Green Ranger? Yeah. See, now I've just made myself upset again. I should check that. I can't recall if I got it or not. I don't think I did. Anyway, how about Pony Ranger? What are you talking about? Huh? Aren't you wondering what to cosplay as? No, I'm wondering whether or not to participate in the event. Oh, really? Is that really worth worrying about? What? If you weren't interested, you'd have refused right away. If you're thinking it over, you probably have some desire. That's... So I think you should try it. I'm sure that kid would be happy too. Hinako, yeah, you're right. I guess I'll give it a shot. Alright, take pictures and show me, okay? If I feel like it. What?
Duh.
Grind time. Rika took me to this place right before our entrance exams. You guys are really close. Really are close. You say it like we're married. I just admire the friendship you two have. It's not all sunshine and roses, you know. Rika can get annoying. She's got to comment on everything, like she's my mother or something. Like when we came here, she pretty much dragged me with her. So you guys are that close. Well, it's not like I believe in gods or that kind of stuff, but I did pass the exam, so I guess the visit worked. Thanks to Rika? Thanks to my studies? One could argue that Kaori is the much more normal person here. Having, like, very little insecurity. Eek! You're really easy to scare, Hinako. Hey, you've been taking pictures the whole time. Are you scared? I am scared, but this is a lot of fun. What is? All the cool little things in here. They really made this place and all its scares with care. Well, it is meant to be a haunted house. It's kind of nice to do this stuff once in a while. You can't get an experience this real from any game. Come on, Hinako, let's keep moving. You're having so much fun. You should lead the way. Okay, so maybe I over-exaggerated the amount of time that these take. It's like 1 hour per character. Maybe even 45 minutes. Kaori, you slept through the whole thing. Sorry. Tried to wake you up a couple times, but my bad. But that was a long movie. Were you bored? Not really, but you know how in movie theaters you have to stare at the screen the whole time? That really tires me out, makes me sleepy. It does? I can't focus on anything for 2 hours. I could probably stay focused for 5 minutes max. Does that even count as focusing? Hey, why don't you give me the synopsis over a cup of tea? I won't get sleepy if you're the one telling me the story. I suppose I can't really say no now, can I? You're always glued to your fucking phone. Your brain's fried from all those fucking smartphone games. You need that fucking dopamine hit. The kids ain't right. The tomb! Wonder how this park looked way back when. Probably looks probably exactly like it looks now. It probably wasn't a park. Have you checked out the tomb here? I'm not that interested. Well, relaxing in the park is pretty nice, right? It's not really my thing. Relaxing at home is really where it's at. Kaori, are you bored? No, I'm just fun. I've got my smartphone. Don't worry about me. I'm having fun my own way. Fun how? What? This is me, right? When did you take this? A couple of minutes ago. Your facial expressions change so quickly. It's really funny. Hey, delete that. It's embarrassing. You look even better when you're irritated. Jeez, take pictures of the tomb, not me. Just this stupid idea of the Auntie Donna sketch of get out of the kiln or don't get in the kiln. Hinako keeps coming back to the tomb. It's like, oi, you lads get out of the tomb. whatever you do, don't go in the tomb. What are you doing in the tomb? Well, you said get in the tomb. No, I said don't get in the tomb. You said get in the tomb. It's part of that sentence. Hey, Kaori, what kind of songs do you like to sing? Sorry, I don't really do karaoke. Huh? Really? Only when my close friends ask me out. Even when they get me here, I don't sing that much. So do you not like it? It's embarrassing to sing in front of people. Aw, well, why don't we look for a song we can sing together? Together? I guess it's better than singing alone. Great, let's find one. Okay, which song would be good? Are these the latest charts? Yeah, I'm sure we could sing one of the songs on here. Well, I'm not super confident I know the lyrics. All part of the fun of karaoke. Oh, and then? What? Can we turn off the scoring option? Sure, it's kind of annoying, right? Okay then, let's do this. Sing with me, Hinako. Yeah. It's rare to see Kaori like this, but it's kind of cute. She is very much, at least so far, the manic pixie dream girl of this game. Although I do think Best Girl gets introduced in the next chapter, so I'm excited about that. Though I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to beat this because I procrastinated. I'm not sure we're going to be able to beat this before my next treatment. And I will probably have to stop streaming for like maybe a week. Because it will be annoying to play this with numb T-Rex hands. Did you know that the designer behind this brand's handbags has changed? The designer? Never really paid attention to that kind of stuff. Who was it? He was some young French guy, and he was pretty easy on the eyes. You're really knowledgeable. No, I just learned this stuff from manga or the net. It's not like I even buy brand name stuff. Really? Yeah, but I do like browsing with my friends. Don't you think this bag would look good on you? It's really classy. You think so? Absolutely. That adult-looking stuff is kind of your style, isn't it? Huh? How did you know? Because you always dress like you want to look older. Ugh, Kaori. Just kidding. Ugh. There's probably only like maybe 2 more events. Oh, no, we're done. Cool. Time flies when I hang out with you, Hinako. Thanks, I was thinking the same. I haven't given up yet, but I guess I should call it a day. Yeah, let's hang out again soon, sometime soon, though. All right. And now I shall get some rest. That wasn't actually as difficult as I thought that would be, for whatever reason. In the grand scheme of things, it was, what? An hour... Only 40 minutes? Yeah, so I'd say it's about like 45 minutes per character. Which is better than I remembered. And then the quests themselves are probably another 45 minutes. But yeah. Thanks guys for hanging out, for lurking. I see you two motherfuckers. Maybe I'll stream more of this tomorrow, especially now that we should have a boss fight and best girl in the same chapter, if I'm not mistaken. So I shall see you then. Take care, and I will see you when I see you.